First of all, I just want to say feel free to download this video whatever way you want. I would like it if you would keep it on you because I have a suspicion it might not be here for too long. So this is going to be a two-part video, one that's focusing on this current situation, the other one talking about what I thought about all the plot details that were leaked online. Spoiler-free, of course, and using no footage from Naughty Dog's leaked material. So here we go again. And this time I could be playing with fire a little bit, not because I'm doing anything wrong or violating any rules, but because of companies and people abusing the copyright system of YouTube. No change there then. I do not respond very positively to threats, bullies, or people who abuse authority in order to silence me or anyone else for that matter. For those of you who don't know, Naughty Dog was the subject of one of the biggest breaches in video game developer history, when a large amount of information and videos pertaining to The Last of Us 2 and its story was leaked online. A sizable amount of the plot was posted on the net by a supposed disgruntled employee over payment disputes. With that in mind, this one isn't very clean cut and dry for me. There's a lot of grey area involving with it, because on one hand I can totally understand the writer and director being as heartbroken as he says he is, talking about how it's been absolutely terrible for him having this leak online. I can totally feel him in that one. To have something you've poured so much effort into to try and actually bring to life, only for it to be spoiled on the net, must be absolutely heart-wrenching for you. And on the other hand, I don't feel the leaker of the original footage was entirely in the right. As I said in a previous video, they have completely screwed over their co-workers because they're going to have to really crunch this in order to meet the newly announced June 19th release date. The other hand, I know a lot of people who are going to be saving money they would have otherwise spent on a game that pushes its woke agenda, also while shitting all over the original game. Spoilers. And of course the general consensus from the fans being that it's rather overwhelmingly negative. As a matter of fact, I'm sure there are people who are in support of the story, but they're a very minority, and the general consensus is that people hate this. The game has come under fire for its quote woke-driven storyline, the contradictory characters, the fact that it is insulting to the original storyline, and the whole overall pandering nature of the narrative itself. People on both sides of the coin are angry at this, apparently. Longtime fans of the game feel betrayed, and those who are a part of the LGBT crowd feel surprisingly insultingly pandered to, and saw right through the bullshit immediately, so you've also pissed those people off. Now, I said in my previous video that the only thing that could be done at this point would be to start damage control. When I said that, I meant issuing statements telling people to try and avoid spoilers, and they will try to resolve the situation in due time. But instead, Sony and Naughty Dog have decided that they would rather lose their fucking minds and instead start issuing DMC copyright strikes to anyone who is talking about this, about the leaks. Regardless of the rights of fair use, hell, even regardless of the fact of whether or not they actually use any copyrighted material in their videos at all, which would still fall under the right of fair use, I might add, for discussion and review purposes. But that is not even stopping them from bringing the hammer down upon these YouTubers. We have Jeremy Prine of Geeks and Gamers. His video has been removed, where he actually stated that he showed no images, gave no specifics about the game, yet the stream was they brought the copyright strikes down upon him. Another one was Heel versus Babyface, 224,000 subscribers. He had his video pulled. Another one, and Ryan Kinnell of RK Outpost had two videos removed concerning The Last of Us 2. Let's see, Naughty Dog striking my videos. It won't stop me. Good on you, Ryan. Even down at the bottom with me, at my end of my shallow end of the pool, of the YouTube pool, people are getting their videos removed. We have Super Divorced here, 494 subscribers. Not much traction on this one, but if you guys would like to show him a bit of love, I would really appreciate it, because he had his video pulled. And no doubt I'm probably going to have my video pulled, but here's the thing, I don't care. Does this mean I'll also get a DMCA copyright strike? Possibly. Will this affect my choice? Well, you're listening to it right now, aren't you? So obviously not. I hate to be bragging right now, but the fact is smaller channels like myself are pretty much more at risk because I don't have the audience necessary to be able to carry enough noise or indeed the financial security to fight this legally. But I will not allow it to dissuade me from making this video because, one, fuck you for abusing the system, and I don't cower to bullies who try to intimidate me into being quiet. I couldn't look myself in the mirror if when the barrel of that gun was pointed right at me, I was to back off. Okay? I have a little dignity. I'm not going to do that. This is not the way to do things, Sony and Naughty Dog. And what's worse is there are many printed media sources that have revealed leaked plot elements. Hell, one of my videos, I took great care to hide all potential spoilers that were blasted all over it. See, the DMCA takedown system, for those of you who don't know, is ripe for abuse, and it's dramatically skewed in favour of the one who actually issued the strike. A DMCA strike, right? You have two options, just two. One, you can remove the video, in which case the company gets what it wants. Or you can choose to dispute the claim, which disables you from being able to upload for an entire week. In which case, you've also been silenced and they're getting what they want. Even then, the claimant can choose to uphold the claim, at which point the only way to progress further would be to get the lawyers involved. And a lot of people don't have the financial backing, myself included, to be able to push it that far. This is news now. It's in the public eye. You are literally just bringing down the hammer upon these YouTubers for simply just talking about things that are public knowledge. You fucking assholes. It sucks, okay? I get it, but the information is out there. You can refute it. You can deny it. You can do whatever you want, but you can't just slam the fucking hammer down and censor people who decide they want to talk about this. It comes across as petty, bullying, abusive of a system that is ripe for abuse, and, to be quite honest, word travels fast and you ruin your fucking reputation. You're bullying people into trying to shut up about your shitfest of a game that has alienated fans of the original in order to push the agenda of your game's writer. When you do something like this, it gives the impression that you have zero faith in your products and are trying to shut us up in order to reduce lost sales. Well, sorry, but a shit story is a shit story. Focus on getting the game out by June, and then when no one buys it, we'll dig a nice little hole for this game in the Get Woke Go Broke cemetery. Don't worry, it'll have plenty of company at this point. You can put it right next to Naughty Dog's dignity. And fuck you for abusing the copyright system in an attempt to bully and shut us up. Thank you. Fuck you, Sony. Good night. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.